Here's a breakdown of Rick and Morty Season 8, Episode 1, Summer of All Fears, which premiered on May 25, 2025. Rick punishes Summer and Morty by placing them in a Matrix-like simulation that lasts 17 years, all because they borrowed his phone charger and didn't return it. Although only a few days pass in the real world, the siblings live nearly 2 decades inside the simulation. Inside the simulation, Summer becomes a high-powered businesswoman, leading a charging-obsessed society and initiating a tech revolution to render chargers obsolete. Morty lives off-grid, joins prison, firefighting, then the military, experiencing war trauma, forming bonds, notably with a soldier named CJ, and even killing a terrorist parody Osama bin Charging in a power grid assault. Back in reality, Rick planned to erase their memories. However, Summer convinces him to let them retain their experiences. They temporarily bond with Beth and revel in their newfound maturity. But as Summer grows arrogant and Morty struggles with PTSD, the simulation begins causing real emotional damage. Twist and reset. Morty traps Rick in a nested simulation. A nuclear meltdown looms, but Rick prevents it and ultimately erases the kids' memories. At episode's end, Summer watches a message from her Matrix self, but shuts it off mid-message, deciding to text her friend instead. Beth's post-credits scene reveals she encounters vampires at a meditation center. And dispatches one into sunlight, cheekily dismissing them during sun exposure. Reddit fans praised the episode. Summer, Morty, and Rick all had stellar plot lines. Biggest laugh was the tipping after he stopped the reactor from melting. 10/10's season start. Critics noted strong concept but disappointment with the narrative reset. Season 8's premiere introduces dramatic character arcs, only to erase them at episode's end, losing momentum and potential for deeper serialized storytelling. The episode satirically builds a dystopia around a phone charger obsession, a gag rooted in Dan Harmon's real-life frustrations tracking down chargers, turning this everyday annoyance into a world-altering concept. Numerous film homages, primarily The Matrix, underscore the simulation theme. Other nods include parody elements like Osama bin Chargin and references to Death Race, Shooter, and more. Summer of All Fears delivers a striking blend of absurdist sci-fi and emotional weight. It explores how trauma, responsibility, and growth might unfold over decades, only to have the emotional gains undone by Rick's typical reset. While the episode is visually inventive and emotionally ambitious, many fans and critics felt the reset diminished the lasting impact of its bold premise. TLDR Summary. Title: Summer of All Fears. Premiere, May 25, 2025. Core plot: Rick puts Morty and Summer into a 17-year charger simulation. Major themes: power, trauma, maturity, memory erasure. Twist: memory reset erases growth, though a message hints impact. If you'd like insights into Season 8's later episodes, character arcs beyond this one, or meta Easter eggs, feel free to ask.